Go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robard. Ooh, completing everything. Talk to Sir Robard. Alright, what's up, buddy? The coolest part, you will actually bleed to death? Yeah, I know. Which we saw. We almost did on the way here. It hurt. Yep. We got shot with an arrow, and if we hadn't made it to this area on time on our horse, we were actually bleeding to death. It was awful. I don't feel like that is cool. I feel like that is cool. Alright, can I help? Can I be of any help with my wounded leg that I can barely walk on?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Cool. So we're just gonna stand up here and watch? Keep watch on the battlements. Oh. Okay. It's just us. We're just chilling up here when we can barely walk. What the shit? Do we have a torch? Sword, we don't have a torch. Offhand, arrows, spurs. I feel like we should be able to grab one of these somehow. Let's try. Nope. Us dying is not cool. That I can agree with. Us dying is not cool. So we're just up here chilling, watching out. Alright, buddy. Give me that thing. The load screens can be a bit long, which is understandable because the graphics are so good, but still. What do you think about Scarlet's Folk Flame?
What do you think about that?
Guess who? Egan, welcome back, my friend. What's up, buddy?
Surprised, all right.
How are you?
I'm glad them people were saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end, too. But now at least we've got time to get ready for him.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's headman. And Scarlet's is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. Two birds with one stone.
True. What the hell was that? That was kind of buggy.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
Oh, we just got
I'll show you what's what.
we just got relieved, I believe.
Thank you.
Emoji jealousy.
Damn!
Emoji jealousy. It is real, it is a real thing. I promise. You have to wait. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out, though. Hunger and exhaustion can get to you. Okay. Cool. That's nice. It's like meditating in The Witcher, except we do the opposite. Alright, so we've already gotten this dialogue. We just got interrupted halfway through it, but we kind of heard what he was saying anyway. What is this little icon on the map? What is this? Activity giver. Huh. So later on we can go out here and we'll get a quest, I'm guessing. Is that what that is what that means? Unexplored places. The map, by the way, has such a cool art style. It's like ancient, interesting, weird, giant, certain specific thing map art style, which is an awful description for what the art style is, but I don't know how to describe art, so that's what we're gonna say. Alright. Okay, so I guess we just wait here, I think. Best log, run. Wait until the morning. Yeah, okay. Let's wait until the morning. I don't think we can get over here. We're gonna look around a little bit. Ooh, is that the bakery? Oh, we gotta lockpick that, so we're not gonna do that. At some point, I do want to up our lockpicking skill because I think it could come in pretty useful, especially getting chests and everything. And we can't get his torch. Okay, let's wait. Until morning. So, like... there? This one. We can wait until, like... maybe 7 in the morning. Cool, let's do it. I'm going out to dinner. I expect to see death and destruction, carnage! And a big sword we get. Well, we already have a big sword, Buzz. We already have a big sword. We just don't want to draw it right now because they'd be pissed off. But it's really nice. Enjoy your dinner. What are you getting? What are you getting for dinner? Have fun, man. And they stopped by and saying hi. Carnage and destruction. Oh, it's over on this side. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Go see it.
Let's go! Move it!
Oh, okay. This is not the Outer Bailey. Oh, it's like all the way, it's all the way out. Okay. Yeah, our stamina is still pretty low right now. So at some point I want to be able to up that. 3 horn blows for White Walkers! I have no idea what that means, Reslin, but it sounds cool. $5 burgers! Holy shit, that sounds good, Buzz. That actually makes me want to go get a burger. I may go do that later. Hype! Hype indeed.
See how the self-appointed
Enjoy, man.
king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
This is also why we're surrendering, hopefully. Look how big that army
Sigismund
is.
of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
Ah, Game of Thrones. Yeah, I haven't
Maybe
watched or
a
read
little
Game of Thrones, Reza.
I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name
This
of
is the
his brother,
bald
King
asshole who
Wenceslaus
killed my
IV.
dad. I'm gonna shoot him in the face with an arrow.
Restore order
I'm gonna do it right
by
now.
burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday,
This
His
dude is
Majesty took
walking
action
the line.
against the enemy of the
I
kingdom,
like him.
Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the
Shame.
Skalitz mine to fund
Shame.
insurrection against the crown.
Shame.
Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzic of which you speak
So they're
is
looking
the
for
king's hetman
the dude
at
who just
Skalitz.
passed last night.
I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king.
He's straight up saying
Nevertheless,
F you
I can
politely.
assure you that Sir Radzic is not a Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Damn straight he's not here.
Sir Radzic Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish.
I'm gonna shoot this dude in the back of the
relay
head.
your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Resla's unsubbing, muting you all. I'm sorry. Sorry. Do they still attack? Yeah. That was close. Although you would think that they would at least send someone into the compound to make sure the dude wasn't there. That probably would have been prudent.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
get on with you, Robard.
Maybe inclined not to unsub. I'd say that sounds great, Reslin. I need some food, actually. Oh, I hate that dude. Mediocre shows, Elvar. I feel like supposedly Game of Thrones is one of the best shows that's been around for a long time. Also, because the books are supposed to be pretty good, based off of boring books. Elvar is full of salt today. Here's some salt just for you, Elvar. Because you have food, what food do you have, Reza? That sounds delightful.
Hey, watch
Alright, let's see what our objective is. Oh, we gotta talk to this dude. This dude. One of these dudes. Here he is. This dude. Sir Robard is our commanding officer. The CGI is outstanding, that's why. I've heard it is, yeah. I have heard it is. I'll have to watch it at some point. Jesus Christ be praised! Alright. Red cranberry bread. Damn, I'm gonna go get some burgers and cranberry bread later when I'm watching the Olympics. Alright, I have to get to Skalitz. I do want to go rescue my parents, but they're dead, so... Let's ask why Sigismund raided Skalitz.
Why did
Because I'm
Sigismund
kind of
burn
curious.
down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
That sounds like salt to me, Elvar. I've heard they're pretty good, supposedly. But you are fully entitled to your opinion, of course. Alright, what is Sigismund after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
Just your opinion. That's true, Elvar. And like I
Listen,
said, you're
lad,
welcome to your opinion.
These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own.
So yeah, the
There's
nobles
no
are really
doubt
what's causing
Sigismund had his
this.
fingers in the whole affair.
But also that the king
Him
is
and
weak.
Wenceslas's cousin Jobst, and that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why
And they've
did
also
Sigismund
kidnapped the
attack
king.
Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It has a strategic position and strong reinforcements. I would say the granaries.
Because it's a
That's
fertile
most
place
likely.
with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That was the
not.
appropriate place for tea, Elvar.
King Charles, may God grant
I
him
like it.
eternal
I
glory,
like it.
built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
He's king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When
Gotcha.
Sigismund
Interesting.
imprisoned Wenceslas, and
It's like
took
a history
control of
lesson.
Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas
Game over. That's right, Raslin.
before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Interesting. Alright, I have to go to Skalitz to save my family,
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
who are dead.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Let me out before I lose my timber. That is not going to work on this dude. I'm glad this is not timed. The timing on some of the dialogue options seemed a little fast to me, honestly. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same. I have to bury my parents. Let's say that.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Failure!
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw
It's
your
a
life
failure.
away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want?
The inner politics in history. Not a fan of that, Elvar. I think it's pretty cool to listen to it. Alright, what do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
They're a
I don't know much
spice.
about them.
They're
Only
herbal
what the
guys.
Chamberlain said. that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Oh, not VHRE. Gotcha. I see. Pun Day Tuesday. That's right. It is Pun Day Tuesday. All right, cool. Well, so we're not going back home. I guess we're just gonna be working here. Do we have any quests? Run. Okay. Oh, bury your loved. We are going home. Get out of the castle. Get a horse. Bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Let's do it. Let's commit treason. High treason, actually. We will. We're gonna go do it, chat. We're gonna go bury our loved ones and probably get murdered. Combat arena. Is that this? Let's go check it out. Let's look.
That's not all. They say they can take a man down with an arrow 10 fields away. And a dozen men is no
more than the HRE? What do you mean by HRE?
One of the soldiers saw an unarmed crowman cornered by a bar, and he ripped one of the beams out of it and battered them all with it.
Whoa.
Don't believe it. Nobody.
Let's talk to this dude.
Good day to you.
Is there a traitor here somewhere? Let's ask about the Sigismund's
What do you
army.
think about Sigismund withdrawing?
Oh, Holy Roman Empire or German nations? Of German
everyone
nations.
says how clever Sir
Interesting.
Divish is
I just thought the Roman
and
Empire
all
was kind of
that,
cool.
but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Though I will say I'm not much of a history person, so. Is there a traitor
Is there
here
someone
somewhere?
here who trades in
A
goods?
traitor!
Whatever is your man? He's
Must
the local
find him.
dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny. If he hadn't already sold her long since.
Hellfire. That's what it stands for. Okay, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Going to attack us. Never mind.
All right, let's eat some food from the pot.
Sigismund's moved
Yeah, let's go. And so we don't really have an objective. I don't know if that's just because it's not in our area, or it's just because we just don't have an objective in Skalitz. We could fast travel there, actually. Huh. Maybe we should just go do that. Do we not have a horse? Actually, before we do that, let's go discover some of these locations. Let's go find some locations. Let's do this. In your opinion, of course it's Elvar's opinion. He's neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. HRE, excuse me. Sorry. I keep thinking you're typoing, but you're not. Lockpicking. Okay, so I'm guessing we probably shouldn't do that. What's up, dude? Who's this guy?
My respects to you.
Thank you. Oh, this is the traitor.
Trade?
So much yellow!
Coin.
That's true. Everyone's yellow right now. Kind of funny. What is this? An estimable fruit of Bohemian lands, tasty boiled or roasted with meat or porridge. Interesting. It's a mushroom. Oh, we can buy some savior snaps. How much does it cost? 120? What the shit? Are you kidding me? Holy crap. All right, let's sell them the charcoal. Woodburn kilns, forges, and so on. Okay, so we don't really want that. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should keep this in case we do perform alchemy later on. Our shirt is stained like crazy, and we have no defensiveness left in it. There's an anointed king on the throne. You like the boils. What do you mean you like the boils? In the empire of 365 German nations, so there's an empire in Roman because traditional part of it is Jerusalem. The history! Alright, so I'm guessing we can't really trade much to this guy. We could probably trade some bread. What's our current nourishment? This is worth, yeah, we have nothing really that is worth trading to this guy at all. Maybe this single arrow. Let's add a single arrow. There we go. And let's close the deal. All right, so then we can't do much of that. So we want to find a horse, and we want to get back to our hometown. However, we also could fast travel there, which I'm not really sure which one of those two options I want to do. Oh, let's go get this side quest real quick at this unexplored place. We're gonna have to go down and around, it looks like. And I guess we go here first. We can only have one marker on the map at a time, also. Can we not get out? Guard, let me out! You fool! Only Kibo is holy. This is the only holy thing. Alright, I need to get out of here. Why do we want a trader so badly?
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Ooh, we can persuade him. Let me out or else! Combat, let's do it! Don't you know who I am? That's not gonna work. He's gonna be like, yeah, I do know who you are, and you're forbidden to go out. Well, we could pay him. Or we could say Robert gave us permission. I don't really want to alienate ourselves to Robert, so let's just say we have to bury our parents.
Were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in a shit fight. Otherwise, forget it.
Alright, what have you got in mind?
What am I supposed to think up?
That's a good question.
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize
Ooh,
you?
that would work.
If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Armor and a helmet. I would take that. Talmberg armor, so we can go get some armor. So we can't get out to get to these dialogue points until we get armor, which means we need to go do that real quick. So let's go try. These guys seems like a really nice guy. He does seem like a really nice guy. He is, you guys with your history argument. Yeah, he seemed like he'd help us out, which is weird because honestly, in my opinion, we shouldn't be helped out because we're being an idiot and going back into the middle of a war zone, but whatever. Alright, let's go get some armory. Hopefully we don't have to steal this stuff. Hopefully he just gives it to us. That'd be nice. This should be our bedroom. Why is there magic glowing dust in here? Maybe just this like signifies that it's our room. Oh, there's a torch right here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I just know too much about that kind of stuff. Reza, I fully understand. I do. I don't understand knowing too much about history because I don't know too much about history. But I do understand the intention of knowing too much about something. Alright, let's grab this torch. This would have been really useful last night. And the real question is, can you actually know too much about it? I think it's kind of interesting. I just don't know much about it. But I do think it's kind of interesting. If you need a light at night, you can use your hold I. Okay, cool. Now we know. So I guess we just had to go back up on the barracks. At least a little bit of interesting. We value knowledge in the old continent! Fair enough, Elvar. Would be interesting to know how much Americans know about their origin countries. That would be interesting. The thing is, most Americans view America as their origin country, even when it's not. The ladders are kind of buggy. Really hard to get up with them. I would say next to nothing. I would say most Americans know a lot about America. Although actually that's not really true. I would say most Americans probably don't know a lot about America. I take that back. Although I would say that a lot of Europeans don't know a lot about history as well. But probably a higher percentage know. If that makes sense. I feel like history becomes devalued. Well, one, I would say probably history becomes devalued when you win too much, if that makes sense. Like, though the United States has suffered some major losses, or like kind of like Vietnam and that sort of area, when you don't have a super long history of like localized warfare, so like warfare in your home country, outside the Civil War and all the stuff that people did to conquer it, it loses nationalistic value. 7% of you come from Germany, Austria, Poland, and other England and Ireland. Well, yeah, of course. I would say most people know where they come from. They just don't know history about those areas. No, it doesn't make sense. Interesting. It doesn't make sense that people begin devaluing that.
One chop of a sword.
That pair of idiots, Brokop and Andra, were walking right ahead of me and they never even noticed them.
Jasper, I like that point. Talk about the United States and referring it to as America is a weird point. Let's go to Europe. We won mini wars. That's not what I said, Elvar. You weren't listening to me. I said when you don't have a history of losing because you haven't been around for that long, then you don't, right? And when you don't have a history of having wars in your home country, right? I'm not saying the United States is like above people. I'm saying that there haven't been a lot of inter-country wars in the United States, and the United States hasn't been around nearly as long as countries in Europe. Canada included, Reslin. Okay, fair point. Fair point. All right, what the hell are we going to do? We need to go get armor somehow, but we can't get into the armory yet. Maybe this is it? They just let us in. It's nice. So it's in this building right here. If you want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees or hears you. Let's shut this door. Trade for food, maybe? Yeah, the problem is we don't have any food, really. Not nearly enough. I think they want us to steal some armor. Let's check. I like food as well. Get Talmberg armor, get out of the castle, bury your loved ones, get a horse. Talmberg armor. We are totally gonna get locked up for this. You know what? I think I'm going to save literally right here. We're going to use our one save we have so far right here so that we make sure that if we do get caught, we can load back. Okay. If you need another flask of Savior Schnapps, you can try visiting different traders or taverns. Better again in the apothecary. Okay, cool. Let's try lockpicking this. You don't have a lockpick. I do not have a lockpick. Oh, arrows. We don't even have a bow yet, so we're probably not going to do that. I don't know, maybe it's up here where the armor is? I'm not sure. Well, we learned about history of European countries in USA here. We don't even learn about our own as well. I'm guessing barely any of you know EU history. Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying, Elvar. I'm talking about people, I'm talking about countries devaluing history. I'm not talking about people learning about history or having certain amounts of knowledge. I'm talking about the reasons people don't know history. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying it is a possibility. We don't have a lockpick. Oh, we could get an arrow. A bow, I mean. I feel like if we steal this, we're going to get in a lot of trouble, though. Well, we did just save it. If you steal, make sure no one sees you, but even selling the loot isn't easy. You might get away with selling a stolen apple, but word will get around if you steal something valuable and traders will recognize it. Try going to a trader and as far away as possible from the scene of the theft. Ha! Okay. So if we want to sell shit, we should go really far away, basically. But it looks like they can't, if we just are holding stolen goods, they won't recognize it, which is nice. I'm pretty sure US is the only country that devalues history. I would say that's probably an exaggeration. But I would say that it is possible that the reason it devalues history is for the reasons I just stated. Which was my whole point. And I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying that is a possible reason. Probably a bad thing. Alright. I would say devaluing history is always a bad thing, actually. Most of the time. Alright, let's steal these as well. We're stealing everything, Chad! We got so many stuff. So many things. Alright. So there should be armor in here somewhere. Like, literally just right in here. I think we're gonna need to get a lockpick first, maybe? We can't steal any large weapons like halberds. In general value of topics and concern anything outside the US, as in Germany, Anything apart from World War II is undertaught. Other centuries are completely disregarded. Yeah, I agree. I would say it's all contextualized, which is kind of the point I was trying to make, is like, there's often very specific reasons, or not specific, but pretty far-reaching reasons for why people learn specific things, which is actually a very interesting topic on itself, like education practices in different areas.